Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a follow-up video on the video that I did, which was me sharing just a beginner's guide to people who would be starting with makeup. And in that video I basically mentioned the essential products that I would advise for anybody to get when they're starting off in makeup. And so today it's a follow-up on that video, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some brushes and tools that I think is essential in a basic makeup starter kit. This video is going to be quick, I hope. A very simple number of brushes that I think are essential. I think it's very important to have the right tools to be able to, get the best out of the products that you have. But these are the brushes that have been very helpful for me. Hopefully this will be helpful to somebody out there who doesn't necessarily know where to start. Without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. So the first, brushes that I would personally recommend that somebody who is new to makeup get is a Real Techniques brush set that they have. There are 4 brushes in this set. I absolutely love the packaging of these brushes. Look at them. They're great. So in this brush set, they all come together in one pack. I will try and source the prices of these brushes, and I'll link all of that information in the description bar below. So if you are interested, you can check the description bar below. In this set, it has the buffing brush, which is mainly for foundation, and then you have the contour brush, which is for contouring, and then you have the detailer brush, and you also have the pointed foundation brush. Firstly, I'm going to start with this foundation brush because I don't use it. I don't use it at all. I mean, if you don't mind using this type of brush to apply foundation, then definitely do. Some people are very finicky about sort of like touching foundation with their hands, so maybe you would put it on your palm and then dip into this and then apply the foundation and then use another brush to actually work the foundation into your skin. Girl, do you? But I personally do not use this particular brush. And then the next brush on here is this detailer brush. I'm not really sure what this brush is true purpose is, but I personally use this brush to clean up when I'm doing my eyebrows, to apply my concealer. In cleaning up my eyebrows, this is the perfect tool for that. When I got this pack, I was like, dang, what am I gonna do with this? And then bright idea, decided to use it for cleaning up, and it's perfect because it gives you precision. It's very tiny as well, so you have control over, you don't end up using too much product when you use this type of brush. So it's really great. If you don't necessarily know what to do with this brush, you can definitely use it to clean up your eyebrows. So yeah. And then the two main tools, or brushes that I do use in the set is this contour brush, which is obviously I use it for contouring. Sometimes I use it again to dip into my loose powder and set my under eye, but I mainly use it for contouring. It's the perfect size to dip into like a powder contour product and then just go in lightly and apply it in there. And then finally, the last one in the set is the buffing brush, which is obviously for foundation. I'm personally not a big fan of this particular brush for applying foundation, but a lot of people like it for foundation, so you can definitely use it to apply your foundation. Another thing that I like using this brush for is my powder contour. Funny enough, I just literally dip my powder contour from the side, and then I just kind of work it in from the side, in like using that type of technique. So I use it for foundation, but I have other tools that I can use, but definitely I find myself reaching out for this brush to apply my contour. These are the 4 brushes that do come into a set. So unfortunately, if you're looking for maybe this one particular brush, you have to buy the whole set to be able to use the other brush that you want. But I think it's worth having. The great thing about brushes is that even if you might buy, even if it might say foundation brush or detailer brush, you might find another use for it. So it's never really a waste. When you buy a pack like this, you'll always find something else to use that idle brush for in your routine. So I would recommend buying these as a start. Like if you don't know where to start with this set, and then obviously gradually build up from there. Still sticking with Real Techniques, I did mention the buffing foundation brush. I also have two other foundation brushes that I would like to share with you guys that I think are really, really great. The first one that I love is this stippling brush from Real Techniques. So this one has very soft, loose bristles that, you know, are very loose, not really, you know, packed together, and I stipple it in. I'm very, very particular about stippling it in when I use it. You know, it gives you a very dewy look to your foundation and to your face when you use it. And then lastly, this is the Expert face brush. As you can clearly see with this brush, the bristles are very tightly packed together, and it's quite a short, I don't know if you guys can see that, a short brush as well. So I just kind of buff it in. I don't stipple it in, I just buff it in. I just work it into the skin, and oh my gosh, like I used that brush today to apply my foundation, and it gives me an amazing buffed out look. Like it's beautiful. It gives me an amazing finish. I would recommend this one. It's a beautiful brush that gives you a beautiful finish, and obviously with this one it takes a bit more time when you are stippling it in and, you know, like working with this, but this is quite quick. You literally buff it into the skin and the finish is amazing. If you've been watching me for long enough, you would know, and you would be wondering why I have not mentioned this product yet. But another alternative to applying foundation is using beauty sponges. Like this is, I don't know how many times I've said this, but this is my favorite way to apply foundation. These ones I got from Clicks or Dischem, somewhere there. These sponges are great, guys. Just they give you the greatest finish for applying foundation as well. This and this you need to have in your life, but these ones I love because they're very, very cheap. They're very affordable, probably like 40 rand at most, but they work amazingly. Make sure that you don't use them when they're dry, because then you won't get that flawless dewy finish. Submerge it in water and then squeeze the excess water out, and then use it when it's all puffed up like this, and you just apply it into your skin, blend it in, and the foundation sinks into your skin. It gives you such a natural look. You can go ahead and get the Real Techniques sponge, or you can get the original beauty blender, but they all serve pretty much at the end of the day the same purpose. But yeah, I love these, and the great thing about this is that you can use, I have different ones. I use one for foundation, I use another one for my cream contour, and then another one for my highlight underneath my eyes, like when I'm highlighting my face. So you could literally have maybe 3 of these, and then just use them for the different, you know, aspects of, you know, getting your makeup done, and they work amazingly. You might need a brush for applying powder on your face, whether you are applying powder as a foundation, or you are setting your foundation with powder, or you're blending everything into your skin after you've, you know, completed the whole makeup process. And the one that I absolutely love is this one from Real Techniques. It is the powder brush. It's big and fluffy and super duper soft, as you guys can clearly see for yourself. I can just do this all day basically. It covers so much face. I wanted to say so much ground on your face, but I don't know if that is, you know, proper English. It just blends in everything perfectly. Amazing. I love this particular brush, and I would recommend it to everybody. That's more than everybody, that's everybody. So yeah, I absolutely love this brush. And then for contouring, I mean, you can have cream contour, which you could definitely use a beauty sponge for that, or you can have a cream contour. I said I liked using this particular brush for powder contour, but another brush that I love, that I mean I would recommend as well, is this CALA Angled Contour number 302 brush. This is how it looks like from CALA. It is obviously angled contour, you guys can see, and literally it works perfectly because you position it from the side, and then you just kind of use it to contour on the sides, and then obviously forehead, sides, and maybe here at the bottom. And I love it. It works perfectly for contouring. It does a really great job at helping you apply your contour without applying way too much product, where you end up applying your contour all over your face. So this definitely helps control exactly where the product is going on your face when you use it, which is absolutely amazing. I love this particular brush for that. And then the next kind of brush that is looking all jacked up right now is a fan brush. That's how this brush looks. Y'all can see though. This brush, obviously, it's quite it's quite evident what it's for. I use this to apply highlighter. It's the best kind of tool to apply highlight, because with highlight sometimes you're not sure where it goes and how to apply it, and so you don't want to put too much at once and you want to build up on that highlight. This, I feel, really helps with those issues. I just dip into my highlight and I just go in here and I just apply it like that. Same thing here. It's great for the nose as well, and it works perfectly fine. And this one is from Boutique. It's the Boutique fan brush. I think they have this at Edgar's. I think I bought it at Edgar's. They have a boutique brush line at Edgar's. It works really great for applying highlight. Another brush that I do use to apply highlight is this contour brush. For some odd reason, it works really well in applying highlight for me. So I use it again to apply highlight on my face. And so again, speaking to the versatility that your brushes can have, you don't always have to use it just for what it says it's specifically for. You can have different uses for it and you'll get the best value for your money at the end of the day. And then the next things that I'm going to be mentioning are eye brushes, which again are vitally important if you are somebody that's going to be dabbling a lot in eyeshadow and creating all different sorts of eye makeup looks. Personally, literally all of my, well, I have a few from Eco Tools that I use, but for the most part I do use the ones from CALA, mainly because they're super duper affordable. So I have a few. I have, for instance, I have the shading brush in number 312. I have like 2 or 3 of the same brush, because you can never have enough eyeshadow brushes, y'all. You can never have enough. This one is the Eyeshadow 313. I mainly use this one to apply direct product on my lid. And then I have the shading 312, and then I also have the blending 311, which is the best. I have like 3 or 4 of these. This is obviously for blending in your eyeshadow and just kind of making everything on your eye uniform. So I would definitely recommend that you look into the eyeshadow brushes from CALA. They have a huge range and they're great quality based on the ones that I currently have right now. So if you're into eyeshadow and you want to dabble into that, definitely look into that. And a final thing that I just wanted to kind of mention in here is a eyelash curler. I've mentioned this and I've kind of featured it in videos before. It's just a great tool to have to kind of lengthen your lashes and to prep your lashes before you apply your mascara. It definitely helps in how your mascara looks and how your eye looks after you've applied the mascara. I got mine from Clicks and they still have them even today. I still see them in store. I got mine like a few years back, but they still definitely have it, so you can get that as well. Yeah guys, that is it. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video, but I just wanted to kind of just give you guys a little bit of a guide in terms of where to start if you're wondering where to start with getting makeup tools, i.e. brushes. But I definitely hope that that was helpful for you. If it was, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section and tell me what you'd like to see next on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and share this video with all of your friends, all of your family, and everybody that you know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support, and I do hope that this video was helpful to somebody out there. I will see you guys on my next one, and until then, it's bye from me.